How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting and welcome back to Steins Gate. Last time, we unfortunately saw the end of Mocha's route and, okay. Well, there might be more to Nanae's story. I'm sure there is. Even some of you implied that there are some, and I'll be able to explore some more moments with her, I think, in a different chain of events. But, needless to say, holy crap! Freaking scary. That's terrifying. Like, she became like a sworn enemy, like determined that she was going to murder us with her bare hands eventually, like she murdered Mocha. Like, little girl, freaking, I don't know, that's what makes me think there might still be something with the time machine involved there, because how would a little girl know how to kill someone so well? Like, to do it instantly, effectively. Ugh. And then Mocha had passed away, but we've undone that because we've got ourselves the iBen 5100. We finally have it. Now we can see what we're going to do with it. Whew, okay. So, we're going to jump right into this because I don't think there's much more to say. It's like, we got the machine. What do we do now? How's this going to play out? Can we stop CERN? Can we? I have no idea. Because remember, we're still at like 0.57. We still have a good long distance of divergence to hit in order for us to actually leap into the alternate timeline. Which actually, one of your comments talked about this a little bit, Phenomenal. Like, you explained it really, really well. I'm not going to read the whole comment, but I'm going to put it all on screen. I'm going to read your first part and then a little bit of your example, because it's really, really good. So I'll jump right into that. And so the comment was by Zachary Salvation. Salvation. I don't know why I said that, so it's like a weird accent or something. And he said, well, here's my take on convergence. Like many natural systems, the timeline tends toward a state of equilibrium, a lot like Newton's first law of motion and inertia, wanting to keep an object in its resting position. In the case of Steins Gate, the resting position of the event center to the alpha attractor field, namely the dystopia created by CERN. Even smaller changes have a tendency to eventually reach the same outcome in the end, and all that happens in the path of their change. Think of it like a ball and a bowl, like a marble, I'm imagining. If the force exerted on the ball is too small, the ball just returns to its initial position at the bottom of the bowl. But if a large enough force is exerted, the ball escapes the bowl and is no longer bound by the system. Very similar to gravity, in a sense. And I do think you've got a great point, is that, like, we can cause some major disruptions within the same timeline, but ultimately all the lines will converge towards the same points, including Miyuri's death and the rise of CERN. And so in order for us to overcome this, we have to escape the bowl and land in another bowl, or destroy the universe, whichever one comes first. But yeah, now that we have the information we can gather from CERN's computer, we should be able to at least know where to go from here. Anyway, let's get this baby kicking off and see what else is going to happen this time. Oh man, I hope no one dies. As Daughter hooks up the iBen 5100 to his PC, I explain the situation one more time. Let's hope this is the last.
つまり、すべての元凶は俺が最初にダルに当てて送ったメールにある。
Right.
それがセルンのエシュロンに捕らえられてしまったせいで、ラウンダーに目をつけられた。
How are we gonna do that though?
マユリは殺され、俺たち3人はセルンに拉致され。タイムリープマシンは強奪される。
So like, that's the thing, like, how, like, we don't even know who sent us that original email. No, we sent the email to Daru. So what we don't understand is, why did the email actually send? Like, was it just a perfect coincidence where, like, somebody was using the microwave improperly at that exact time the CRT was turned on downstairs, and we happened to send an email to Daru at the right time? Like, it just seems like such a big coincidence. And it was like, and why did a D-mail about witnessing a murder alter the timeline? That's another interesting question now to think about. It's like, did somehow us sending that timeline... Oh! That actually kind of makes sense. When we sent the D-mail, it alerted CERN to the fact that Kurisu was going to die, and that is probably what they then they, by intercepting it, they were able to prevent it by having the venue be switched to a different location. Okay, I think I get it. I think Suzuha traveled back to this time period, intending to see her father, landed on the specific building where Kurisu was, saw her, decided to take her out, figuring it'll solve all their problems. And that was the initial, I think that was the initial thing that happened. It makes a lot of sense. Suzuha had never met her before, but recognized her as the one who let CERN get all that power. So she figured she'd just take care of the problem. But because we sent the email, CERN learned that was going to happen and changed it from happening. That feels very right now. Now that I kind of understand a lot more of the pieces, that feels much more accurate. Also, I've noticed that there's a whiteboard behind all this stuff. I wonder what's on that whiteboard. Look, I don't know. I'm suspicious of everything here now. I mean, CERN. We have a direct line to CERN through the computer systems. Braun works for the Rounders. Like, they've been watching us this whole time. I don't trust this location. Okay. Some years after that, I assumed Daru and I escaped from the resistance to which Suzuha belonged.
どれだけ回避しようとしてもダメだった。世界はアトラクタフィールド理論により同じ結末へと収束してしまう。
Right.
それ、もし全部妄想だったら、オカリンはラノベ作家になれると思うお。
I know, right? I'd agree with him 110%. So illustrated novels targeted primarily at teenagers and young adult males. Cover artwork often depicts cute girls, although light novels can deal with just about any subject matter. Recent years have seen a trend towards stories about teenage boys meeting cute girls and winding up in extraordinary situations. Yeah, I can see that. It's like what all the anime are about too, and they're all based on on light novels. Well, not all of them, but like a lot of them are based on the light novels. Apparently, one of my favorite authors, Brandon Sanderson, has one of his favorite series, Mistborn. In the Japanese version, is actually broken up into like 3 light novels, which I think is awesome. That's one of my goals. If I ever got to learn how to read Japanese, I want to be able to read that book in Japanese because I want to see how different it is. Because it sounds like they really had to change. Like, I thought they changed like the story, but I wonder if they ended up rearranging some scenes to make it more appropriate for a 3-part series. Oh.
事実だ。すべてな。
Yeah, I know, right?
マユリの死を避けるためには。
And to free Suzuha's future from CERN.
アルファ世界線から脱出するしかない。これまでに歪ませた事象をすべて取り消すことで、それは可能になると俺は考えている。
Right.
つまり、目指すべきは、俺がダルに最初の D メールを送る前のベータ世界線。
Trouble is, though, if we completely alter it, then the time leap machine would probably no longer exist. So, would we actually escape the world line, or would we still be trapped here? Because how could we carry memories of something that literally, like, how could we carry our memories to a universe that never had a time leap machine?
そこへ到達するため、エシロンに捉えられた最初のメールデータをセルンのデータベースから削除しなくてはならないのだ。
Right. If what Suzuha says is correct, then erasing that data will take us over 1% divergence and back to the beta world line. It was just one short email, barely 36 bytes, but it changed the course of human history. Butterfly effect.
面白いわね。
Kirisu mutters as she slips her coffee. It looks like she's already recovered from her exhaustion.
マキセ氏は信じるん？
仮説としてはね。できれば客観的データが欲しいところだけど、それはさすがに無理だし。
Right. At least she's very clear-minded about it.
お前が改良を施したタイムリープマシンの出来はガチだった。
当然でしょ。
Yeah. She doesn't deny it. That's just like Kirisu.
それに IBN5100 でのハッキングはもともと予定してたことだし。
Oh yeah.
とにかくアクセスしてみて、もしそこにメールデータが存在していたなら、岡部の言葉は事実だと証明される。
Oh man, I'm
要
excited.
するに 考えるな、感じるんだということですね。わかります。
Don't think, feel. Yes, use the force.
いや、逆にわかんないけど。
考えるよりやってみろということだ。
Don't think, do. Okay, Daughter extracts his massive body from the space behind the desk, plops himself down in the chair, and wipes away his sweat.
つなぎ終わったお。ちょっと設定いじらないとダメだけど、10分しないうちに始められる。
Alright.
よし。
Whew.
それにしても元凶となった最初のメールね。
Yep.
それってあれでしょ？ ATF で見せてもらったやつ。
Yeah.
私が死んでたとかなんとか。
そうだ。ラジカンでお前が殺されているのを目撃した俺はダルにそれを伝えるメールを送った。ダルはたまたま電話レンジカッコ仮の実験中で放電現象が起きて。
Yeah. I think he's suddenly realizing the same, like, oddness about this whole thing. My voice trails off. What was that? Whoa, something's telling me to stop. Oh, fear rises in my chest, a sudden terrible certainty that I'm missing something vital. I frantically replay the conversation in my head. We must cancel all of our changes to the timeline so far. The very first email started it all. The one that said I died or something. Return to the world line that existed before I sent the first email. She'll die. Butterfly effect. If we change the time, for whatever reason, because that email sets off CERN and CERN changes the timeline to save Kirisu, if we alter the D-mail, they will not know to save Kirisu before she dies, thus she will die. It wasn't like we were telling ourselves not to kill her. But they didn't know such a crisis to their timeline was happening until he sent the email. An icy fist seizes my heart, and I turn to Kirisu with a look of pure terror. Our eyes meet. Those eyes of hers no longer show the sharp defiance from when we first met. Instead, they glow warmly with the light of curiosity.
何よ?
I was right. I'd missed something vital, something dire. Oh, fetch. The world line I set my sights on to save Miuri. The world line upon which Suzuha staked her hope for the future. The world line I am at last poised to reach at the end of this long struggle. On that world line, Miuri lives. On that world line, CERN fails. And on that world line, on the 8th floor of Radicon, Mikasa Kurisu dies. Well, fetch. Yeah, that just poses a bit of a problem, doesn't it? Dude! Oh, man, that's brutal. Now we have to, we literally have to decide who has to die. Can't we, Can't we do something else, possibly? Oh, man. Can't we find a solution where she doesn't have to die? There's gotta be something we can do. Oh, I don't know. Look how small a little thing, we had no intention of actually changing anything, happened that ultimately did all this damage. So, wait, but here's the thing, though. Another thing to think about. If that was the future where we escaped this world line and CERN fails, who was in the time machine that appeared on the building? Why did the time machine show up at all? If things were fine, or if time machine hadn't been, if the time travel setup had failed to be invented, maybe it could be invented in the future. But it was the same time machine. So why was it there? So I don't know. I'm not buying it. There's got to be more to it than that. I thought I found the solution, that everything would be alright. But the equation was meaningless. I'd solved nothing. Instead, I'm left with a terrible choice. Oh no, Miuri. Or Kurisu. One of them must die. I don't agree. There's something else on there too. Radicon is still off limits. They haven't yet repaired the hole that Suzuha's time machine made. I look down through the hole of the streets of Akiba. From up here, they look narrow and stifling. Across the way, a train rumbles by. I watch the yellow striped cars move past. I came here because I wanted to be alone. The day before yesterday, I abruptly cancelled the attempt to hack CERN. Kudoshi and Dara demanded an explanation, but I just couldn't give them one. The decision has paralyzed me. 2 days later, I'm still nowhere closer to finding an answer. What do? I have no idea. I really have no idea. 2 weeks ago, on July 28th, Dr. Nakabachi held a press conference in this very spot. The same day, Kudoshi was murdered. Let's say we go through with the plan and delete the first email I sent, the one about Kudoshi's death, from CERN's database. That would return us to the beta worldline where it all began. What would happen then? According to my predictions, our friend, lab member number 004, Mikasa Kudoshi would disappear. Someone who died on July 28th cannot be alive now on August 15th. That would defy causality. A time paradox. That worldline has already rejected her existence. The moment we erase the D-mail, Kudoshi will cease to exist. And so I'm left with two options. Option 1. Hack CERN with the IBM 5100 and erase the first email I sent, thus returning to the beta world line. Kudoshi will disappear, but Miyuri will live. CERN will never build a time machine, the future will be free. Oh no! Option 2. Don't hack CERN. Keep living here on the Alpha world line. Miyuri will die, so will Mocha and FB. Kudoshi will likely be kidnapped by CERN, but at the very least, she won't die. With her research, CERN will gain control of space-time, and the future will be a dystopia where no one is free. Oh no. Why don't...
どちらか選べ。だと。
I am so sorry, Okabe. Like, no one should have to make this choice. But that's the thing, is once again, it's like, I hate it, but I kind of already know. I mean, it's kind of... When we put it like that, it's black and white. I mean... I hate it, because Kudoshi is like my favorite person ever. But so much more is lost. And quantifiably it makes sense, but that sucks because it's quantifiables can go screw themselves. Ridiculous. I choke out a laugh. How am I, of all people, supposed to make that choice?
こんなの選べるわけないだろ。
Come on, though. There's more going on. There's gotta be more going on. Why? Why would there be a time machine there if there wasn't something else that was going on? Like, why? Like, think about that. There's a reason the time machine showed up on the Radicon to begin with. I just don't get it. I don't really care about the future, whether it's free or ruled by CERN. I know I should care. Suzuha entrusted her wish to me. Doesn't that make it my responsibility? But still, it doesn't seem quite real. 20 years is a long time. Right now, only Miyuri and Kudoshi matter. I must choose which to save. If I'd been given a choice back on July 28th before this all started, probably would not have hesitated about abandoning Kudoshi to save Miyuri. But it's not July 28th, it's August 15th. Oh man, don't do this. I've spent 2 long weeks with Kudoshi. Very long weeks. She's one of us now, an integral part of the lab. And I leapt through time again and again. She was the person I relied on most. Always calm, always thoughtful, always ready with a new hypothesis, always there to give me a push when I needed it most. I wouldn't have even have the time leap machine if not for Kudoshi. It's thanks to her that I made it this far. After all she's done for me, there's no way I can abandon her now. But nor can I let Miyuri die. Fetch. Everything I've done, I did to save her. I would give anything, even my own life, to see her safe. More than anything, I want her to live. No matter what, I won't let her die.
結局どっちも選べない。
I know, man.
選べるわけがない。
Kill Kudoshi or kill Miyuri, that's what the choice comes down to.
こんな結末なのかよ
I know. I drive my fist into the wire fence.
鈴葉やフェイリスやルカ子や萌えかみんなの思いを犠牲にしてまでたどり着いたのがこんな結末なのかよ
Is there no other option? No other way to save them both? What if I use Suzuha's time machine? I could return to the Beta World line, then use her time machine to travel to July 28th. No, that won't work. The reason Suzuha left to 2010 was to prevent CERN from creating the dystopia. That only occurred on this world line. But why was the time machine there? It was absolutely there! On the Beta World line, she'll have no reason to leave to 2010. Suzuha's time machine won't exist, so I won't be able to use it. Think, man! It was on the building! Alright, then what if I send Kurisu a warning via D-mail? I could say don't go to Dr. Nakabaki's presentation. Well, A, she won't listen to that. B, you're probably just going to get detected again. No, that won't work either. Remember, causality converges. Kurisu's death is inevitable on the Beta World line, just as Miyori's is inevitable on this world line. No matter what I do, fate will ensure her death.
ダメだ
I slowly sink to the floor with my back against the fence.
俺は助けられない
I'm powerless against the will of fate. What should I do? Gosh darn it, man, like... Can we call people? No, we can't call people. But seriously, the machine was on the roof the day that Kurisu died. Why has he not thought of that? What should I do? Oh, man. Maybe Miyori doesn't die on the current world line. I canceled Mocha's email. Plus, I haven't had an opportunity to check the divergence meter since. Might there be a chance? If the pattern continues, Miyori's death has been pushed back to the night of the 17th. If Miyori doesn't die between 7 and 8 p.m. that night, then I won't have to face this horrible decision. We could test that, but at the same time, I already know it's not going to be the case. I know it's unlikely. I understand that from all my experiences so far. But still, I can't help but cling to that hope. Miyori and Kurisu. If I can just save them both, then I don't care if the future is ruled by CERN. I do. I'll betray Suzuha's dream if that's what it takes. So please, let Miyori live. To whom should I make this desperate plea? I don't know. Someone? Can we call anybody? No, we can't. God? Fate? The universe itself? Either way, I'm just one insignificant human among billions. Will my prayers truly reach? I already know what the answer will be. And that knowledge, the certainty, is despair. Okay. So that was like the bolded, like colored text, but I couldn't access my phone there. Some of you have been running theories that maybe that's when I can use my phone. Kamima runs for 3 straight days from the 15th to the 17th. On the last day, I go with Miyuri and stay with her from morning until Kamima closes. It's not really my thing, though. The crowd is ridiculous. So I went on the side with Miyuri's bags. From time to time, Miyuri appears with new bags for me to guard, and usually a snack for us to share, but most of the day I spend alone. To some extent, I'm here to escape reality, to empty my mind and forget my fears. But even when I close my eyes, I can still hear the footsteps of death approaching. No, man. I don't like this. It's already dark by the time the bus drops us off back at Akiba. Miyuri's dragging her costume case behind her. I'm just carrying bags covered in moe artwork and loaded with doujinshi. These are all Miyuri's purchases, not mine. I can't believe she bought so much. I guess the reason she doesn't cosplay herself is that she's too busy shopping. We get off the bus and just stand there for a while.
マユリはこれからどうするんだまっすぐ家に帰るか
ラボに行こうと思ってたんだよ。
Okay.
何か用事が
特にないけどね。オカリンと一緒に久々にのんびりしたいなって。ちょっとお腹が空いたからね。途中でジューシー唐揚げナンバー1を買うの。
I'm sure you will. Maybe Miyuri wants a taste of normalcy again now that the chaos of Kamimon has ended. Can't begrudge her for that. I stifle a groan and shrug my shoulders.
じゃあ帰るか。
Here we go. March, march, march. Towards our
ね
doom.
えオカリ、今日はね、どうしてマユシーについてきてくれたの？
Because I want to spend some time with you.
これまでは一度もコミマに一緒に行ったことないよね。オカリンは萌えには興味ないもんね。
ロボットアニメには興味はある。
Yeah, well, it's okay. But not so much I'd line up to early in the morning at Kamima each year like Daira and Miyuri do.
で、どうして今日は付き合ってくれたの？
I don't like how the music stopped.
それは
To confirm your death? Those words pop in my head, but I quickly shake them away. Why am I so set on Miyuri dying? I want her to live, remember?
それは？
気まぐれだ。
Yeah.
そっか。
I don't like this. Suddenly, silence. A downhearted frown replaces the usual smile on Miri's face. Did my answer upset her? But it's not like I could tell her the truth. How do you tell someone they're going to die?
ルカ子が
I frantically try to smooth things over.
コスプレして恥ずかしがっているところを見て笑ってやろうと思ったのだが来ていなくて残念だった。
Aw, that's mean, but not true, obviously.
ルカ君、絶対大人気になっちゃうのにね。いろ
Sure.
んなブログに画像アップされまくってね、新聞社のニュースサイトにも載って海外にも紹介されちゃったりするよ。
Yeah, that's exactly why he doesn't want to go.
そしたらルカ君はワールドワイドなスーパースターなので、マユシーはそれを見て遠いところに行っちゃったなーって思いを馳せるのです。
Oh, you wanted to make him superstar, huh?
本当にそうなりそうだから困る。
ねえ、オカリ。
Yeah, suddenly Miyuri turns around and peeks at my face as she walks backwards.
今日はね、ありがと
You're welcome.
なんだ突然。
う。だってね、さっきも言ったけど、オカリンと一緒にコミマ来たの初めてだもん。マユシーは結構嬉しかったよ。
Aww. A smile finally returns to Miyuri's face.
でもね、次はオカリンもコスプレしてくれるともっと嬉しいかも。
That'd be interesting.
ああ考えておく。
That's right. Don't think negative thoughts. Think about fun, bright future.
いいの？本当に？
Sure.
マユリ自身もコスプレして参加するならな。
Aw, that'd be really cute.
それだけじゃなくルカ子とそれとクリスティーナも呼ぼう。二人にコスプレさせるよう説得しろ。
That'd be really fun. It'll never happen, which is why you're saying it, but it'd be really
そ
cool.
こまでできたなら真打ちとしてこの俺が狂気のマッドサイエンティスト王院京馬としてコミマに降臨しようではないか。
Yeah, you're saying normal lines, but your heart's not in it. Next Kamimon takes place this winter. We'll all be there, as if none of this has ever happened. All of us laughing and smiling together. Just imagine a future like that.
そっか、道は険しいね。でもね、今ちょっと想像してみたらとっても楽しそう。
Oh yeah, it does. Sounds like the best.
それにクリスちゃんはコスプレに興味津々みたいだったし、脈あるか
Oh yeah, I'm sure she does.
も。マユシ、頑張ってみるね。
I believe in you. We arrive at the lab. I look up at the second floor, but there's no light in the window. Oddly enough, there's nobody here today. got a bad feeling about this. Is Mocha gonna ambush us? On the previous world line, I forgave Mocha and Tenoji, but that has already been undone. This is a new world line. The Rounders are still alive, and they're still after the time loop machine. And if he saw them carry it in, then it's just it.
Mayuri, ここでちょっと待ってろ.
I don't know, don't. Ugh. I much prefer to sit and wait on the bench in front, then I carefully check the area. I know my efforts are likely futile. Still, I want to do everything I can. Anything to give Mayuri a chance, however small, to surviving this world line. Something tells me it would be foolish to go straight up to the lab. So first I decided to check the street for any suspicious people. I walked down the street towards Karamabashidori, careful to always keep Mayuri in sight. Oh no. Oh no. Suddenly a white station wagon parked at the end of the street fires its engines and takes off in our direction. Oh, I can see clearly through the front window. The man in the driver's seat is unfamiliar. But I have seen a station wagon before. It's the same one Mocha used to run us over on the previous world line. Fetch! Same one Tenoji used to transport the IBAN 5100. And now it's bearing down on me at full speed. I'm in the center of the road. There's nowhere to run. Station wagon flips on its high beams, instantly turning my vision white. I can't move. It's all happening too fast. Are we gonna die? That would be terrible, because then we couldn't change anything. I expected an ambush inside the lab instead of facing a charging car. What do? Oh, can't call anybody. Fine, I won't die. This world line hasn't improved to that fate. I don't know about that. Oh, wait, what day is it? This is the first time I've made it to the 17th. Does that mean my death is still undecided? Will I die in Mayuri's place? If that will save her. If that'll end this, then maybe it's for the best. No, I don't want to die yet. Two contradictory emotions collide in my mind. My body doesn't know which way to run. Oh, that's gonna decide fate for us, isn't it? Will I be the one to die? Oh no. Something slams into my back. Dang it, Mayuri, why? Why? Just let me die! I open my eyes. I'm lying on the side of the road. My whole body hurts, but I don't appear to be seriously injured. Someone saved me? I look up to see station wagon's taillights disappearing around the corner. And there, lying in the center of the road, is Mayuri. I run to her side. Mayuri's bleeding from the head. The pavement is slick with blood. Did she protect me? That's not what I wanted. I left her body in my arms. 75%? Ah! Her eyes twitched and slowly opened.
Mayuri. ごめん。俺のせいで。
Her hand wanders as if seeking something. It reaches for the starry sky. Her eyelids are heavy. They could close at any second now. But still, she looks straight into my eyes. And for some reason, she smiles.
やっとマユシーはオカリンの役に立てたよ。
You were always useful. You were always useful. I've gone to hell and back to keep you alive.
何を
Stardust hands shake. Her delicate fingers grasp at the sky. But all they find is empty air. Her arms go limp. I grab her hand before it hits the ground. Mayuri's no longer breathing. I've seen her die countless times. But this time it's too much. This time it's all my fault. I embrace Mayuri's tattered body, her lifeless, motionless, tattered body. I clench my jaw and bite back tears.
Mayuri.
Come on, man. The time leap machine. Just go. We'll try it again.
ここからじゃあんまり星が見えないな。こんなのあんまりだろう。
Why did she have to die like this? What possible meaning could this death have? Yes, it happened because fate demanded it. Yes, her death is unavoidable, the result upon which world lines converge. I knew from the beginning this would happen. I never imagined she would die saving me, and with a smile on her face.
やっと役に立てたって。一体どういう意味なんだよ。なあ。
There's no future for Miuri on this world line. And that brings me once again to the choice. Do I return to the Beta world line, killing Kurisu? Or do I leave things as they are and accept Miuri's death? You can't run away. I'm the one who twisted fate. I'm the one who must decide. Kurisu, can you forgive me? The sky is blue. On the roof of the Radicon after going back 56 hours with 2 time leaps. I lean against the wire fence and stretch out my legs as I look at the sky. I wanted more time to think, that's why I came back. Last time I spent 2 days refusing to face reality. But that's no longer an option, now that I've confirmed Miuri's death. This time I need to reach a decision. But how? The equation has no solution. No matter what choice I make, someone dies. From a pure but unitarian viewpoint, I should choose the Beta world line where CERN never creates a dystopia. But it's not that simple, not for me. There must be some other way. According to Suzuha, 2010 is the point of great divergence at the attractor field level. I think that divergence has already commenced by the time I sent the email reporting Kurisu's death. So when did that divergence begin? I can't say for sure, but I think it was the moment we completed the phone wave interchange. That was around the middle of July. Daru and I deemed it a failure right after completion. By the time Kurisu was killed, there was already a huge divergence at the attractor field level. Now that I think about it, reading Steiner activated that day when I sent the email that started it all. At that moment, every pedestrian and vehicle on the main street of Akiba suddenly vanished. It feels so long ago. But now I can finally explain it. That was the moment I moved to the Alpha world line. On the Beta world line where all this began, Suzuha didn't arrive here in her time machine. Dr. Nakabaki's conference went ahead as planned, and the flow of tourists and shoppers through Akiba was unimpeded. No, there was a time machine though! There was! I'm not crazy! It landed on the roof like perfectly well. And everyone like went up and looked at it because it was like, whoa, that's really weird. But when I sent that email, events changed like a huge scale, from perspective at least. On the current world line, Suzuha crashed her time machine to the roof of the Radicon. Nakabaki's presentation was cancelled, and the part of Akiba was closed to traffic. Because I was on the street when the world line changed, it appeared to me as if thousands of people suddenly vanished. The truth is they were never there to begin with. Like a magician's trick, it was so obvious once you understood how it works. The real problem is the timing of the D-mail. I moved to the Alpha world line after Kurisu died. If I sent the D-mail before she died, I might have been able to intervene, even now, in this world line. But no, that would defy causality. I sent that D-mail because I saw Kurisu's body. That's the way it has to be. Who killed her anyway? I still don't know. It definitely wasn't suicide. What if I identified the murderer who sent them a D-mail warning them off? Will that prevent her death? I mean, no one has tried to kill her on this world line, have they? Maybe there's a chance. However, to send that D-mail, I would first have to move to the Beta world line, and thus we would have no machines. The more I think about it, the more futile it seems. I've already seen Miuri die countless times. Everything I tried to prevent it failed. I understand all too well. When fate wants someone dead, nothing can stop it. I can't save Kurisu. Oh man, speak of the devil. I thought I was alone, but it seems I was wrong. I turn around and see Kurisu standing in the open door. I avert my eyes. I can't look at her in the face, not now.
こんなところで何してる？
いや、よくここが分かったな。
一人になりたいって言ってたから、確率的に見てここに一番いそうっていう回を導き出した。
course he did. So clever.
だったら一人にさせてくれ。わざわざ探さなくていい。俺は迷子の子供じゃない。
No, you are. You really are.
何よ、せっかく人が心配して探しに来たのに。いや、心配はしてないけど。
Oh, sure. Right after she gets herself flustered, Kirusu sighs and puts on a serious expression.
私だってあんたのことなんて放っておこうかと思った。ただ一昨日の岡部なんか変だったから。まあいつも変なんだけど、いつも以上にって意味で。
Right.
くそまずいオートミール食べてる時みたいなしょげっぷりじゃない？何があった？
何も。
It's the one time where we can't tell her.
だったらなんでセルンへのクラッキングをやめたの？
お前だってクラッキングは良くないと言っていただろう。
大イーホフラグが立ってビビったんですね。わかります。
Yeah.
せめて順法精神に目覚めたと言ってくれ。
全然らしくないな。いつもの独善的な態度はどこ行ったのよ。狂気のマッドサイエンティスト法王院京馬のくせに。
独善的でなんかいられるか。
She has no clue. There's no way she can know. Good grief.
今回ばかりは独善的じゃいられないんだ。
I've forced my ego on others before. Suzuha, Faders, Lukako. I sacrificed their dreams for the sake of my goal. I justified it by telling myself it was necessary to save Mayuri. I weighed their suffering against the alternative and made my self-righteous choice. This time, the alternatives are impossible to compare.
仲間のどちらを見殺しにするかって決断を前にして独善的でいられたら、むしろどれだけ楽だっただろうな。
どちらかを見殺しってどういう意味？
なあクリスティーナ、俺は所詮ただの学生なんだよ。狂気のマッドサイエンティスト、法王院京馬、そんなの全部妄想だ、設定だ。気づかなかっただろ。
I'm sure he had no idea.
いや、初対面時点でなんとなく気づいてましたが。
初対面か。
What if I hadn't found Kirishi's body back then? Let's try and imagine that situation. If I hadn't seen Kirishi's dead, I wouldn't have interrogated her before the seminar at ATF. Without hearing me call her a zombie, she wouldn't have taken an interest in me. She wouldn't have come to the lab. Ultimately, we would never have built the time leap machine, leaving me without the means to save Miuri. And of course, Kirishi would not have become our friend. We will not be as close as we are not right now.
答えて岡部、どういう意味なの？
We gotta tell her, man. We have to. I can't meet her questioning gaze. The most I can hope for is that she'd be okay with it. That she'd understand. Man, what a choice to bring on someone.
どうしても言わないとダメか。
散々相談に乗ってやったでしょ。今さら遠慮するな。
That's not what this is about.
だったら覚悟してくれ。これから話すのは相談じゃない、事実だ。お前にとっては死亡宣告になる。
え？
Kirishi's voice cracks a little.
俺は説明したよな。セルにクラッキングをすることでマユリが死ぬことのないベータ世界線へたどり着けると。
2036年のセルンのディストピアもなくなる自由な未来が待ってるバラ色の世界線、そんな風に聞こえた。
Yeah, about that.
バラ色なものかよ。元凶となった最初の D メール、 その内容はお前にも見せたはずだ。ベータ世界線ではそのメールの内容が実際に起きた。
I actually am surprised she didn't think of it yet. Kirushi's a genius. I have no doubt she understands.
ベータ世界線ではお前は7月28日に死んでいるんだ、クリス。そしてそれはアトラクターフィールド理論による収束のせいでどうしても回避できない。マユリを救おうとするなら俺はお前を見殺しにしないといけないんだ。
Kirushi says nothing. What expression is she making now? I reluctantly sneak a look at her face. Oh, don't do this to me. She's staring at across the cityscape. It's not this music, man. Her eyes look distant. I see neither fear nor sadness in her face. She seems accepting. Gosh darn it, no. Gosh darn it, it's like the best and worst. Kirushi's always like this. Always calm, no matter what. It's hard to believe she's younger than me. Her soft chestnut hair blows in the wind. She lifts a hand to hold it down.
ねえ、岡部。アトラクターフィールドってどこまで信憑性があると思う？
Pretty credible.
信憑性？
あれって全部ジョン・タイター、天音さんの受け売りでしょ？
Sure, but I've seen evidence of it.
2036年時点ではスタンダードらしいけど、その時代の研究者たちは一体どうやってそれが正しいって証明したの？
理論が間違っていると言いたいのか。だが確かに収束は存在する。俺はそれを身をもって体験した。
収束は正しいとしても、無限個に枝分かれした世界線が重ね合わせ状態になっているっていうのは？
I don't know.
俺が世界線を移動すると世界は再構成される。過去から未来までだ。
それって岡部の主観での話でしょ？あんたの脳が認識してる私はベータ世界線に行くと死んでるのよね。それはつまり私が死んでいる世界線と私が死んでいない世界線のうち、あんたの主観が前者を選んだってことになるわけだけど、あんたの脳が認識する世界と私の脳が認識する世界は別物かもしれないっていう可能性はないのかな？
Are you saying maybe we try to go to a different world line? How would we even do that without knowing the conditions? Brains. I forgot her specialty was neuroscience.
別物って世界が分裂するということか？
分裂というか電車みたいなものなのかも。
電車？
わかりやすい例を挙げると、
Kyushu takes out her phone and starts fiddling with it.
路線図で調べてみたけど、秋葉原から横浜に行くのにどの路線を選ぶか。
お前鉄オタだったのか？
A real fan. I'm guessing that's someone who just likes trains. Short for railroad fanatic and otaku with an interest in trains.
違う。例えよ、例え。あんたは山手線で東京駅まで出て、そこから東海道本線に乗るのを選んだ。
Kurushi keeps talking as she looks at her phone, apparently reading off an itinerary.
でも私は山手線で大崎まで行った後、湘南新宿ラインに乗った。もしかしたら別の人、橋田なんかはそもそもいきなり秋葉原から京浜東北線に乗っちゃうかもしれない。真由里なら東京から新幹線に乗るかも。 岡部と私は東京駅までは同じ電車に乗ってるけど、そこからは違う線に乗って同じ目的地を目指している。
それを世界に当てはめるとパラレルワールドを主張するのか。
たまには私も妄想ぐらいする。
Yeah.
でも世界が一つだと誰が証明した？
鈴葉の言葉と俺のリーディングシュタイナーが。
正体不明のタイムトラベラーと原因不明の特殊能力ね。
Right.
鈴葉は正体不明では。
彼女が橋田の娘かどうかは誰にも証明できない。2036年から来たかも、ディストピアのことも証明できない。実際に2036年にならないとね。そもそももしリーディングシュタイナーが正しいなら、あらゆる人間の記憶があんたの主観に引きずられてることになる。そんなの無理がありすぎる。もしそうだったら岡部は文字通り神よ。
Well, kind of.
でも
Sorry.
現実には神なんていない。世界はあんたを中心に回っているわけじゃない。あんたの脳がそう錯覚させているだけ。世界にとってあんたが神だというなら、同体積の脳を持つ私も世界にとって神になれるわけで。
何が言いたいんだ。
仮に岡部の主観が私が死ぬ世界線を選んだとして、私の主観も同じように私が死ぬ世界線を選ぶとは限らない。それは私の主観がここに存在していることからもわかる。すでにこの世界線は私が死なない世界線なわけだから。あんたの主観がベータ世界線に行ってしまっても、私の主観はここに留まることだってできるのかもしれない。精神はどこにあるかって話。そして私は私の精神をあんたの好きにさせたくない。
科学者とは思えないほどのファンタジーな理論だ。
I know.
でも可能性はゼロじゃない。だからあんたは何も心配する必要はない。
I'll believe it for a second, Kirisu, but I'm grateful for what you're doing. Kirisu smiles. How can she smile? I just told her that she's going to die.
私を見殺しにできないって言って悩んでるのよね。でも今の私の仮説で言えば、私は別の可能性世界線で生き続けていける。
And by the same argument, Miyuri is too. So the question then becomes like not who would we let die, but who are we willing to believe is dead? Not really a big difference in the scheme of things.
だからそもそも岡部は悩む必要なんてない。
仮説は仮説だ。
アトラクタフィールド理論だって仮説。まだ誰にも何も証明されてないから。2036年時点では証明されていたとしても、その証明を今の私たちは確認できないから。そう考えれば未来の可能性は無限よ。
Kirisu turns her back to me after finishing. It's an armchair theory. A daring armchair theory that could quite possibly render meaningless everything I've done up till now. How can Kurisuke stay so calm? She's just an 18-year-old girl.
ちなみに心配なんかしてくれなくてもいいから。岡部にそんなことされたら結構プライド傷つく。
そんな言い方。
Yeah, I know, right?
もしもし。
What's up? Hey,
マユリか。
what's up? Display on the screen is Miyuri's face, devoid of its usual brightness for some reason.
どうした？
ダル君から聞いたんだ。オカリンがなんだか変だったって。
Right.
マユシーはコミマに夢中になってて、オカリンのことよく見ててあげられなかったね。いつもならオカリンが元気なかったらすぐに気づくのに。ごめんね。
Don't apologize. You've done nothing wrong.
でね、何かあったの？オカリン？
I can't tell her. I can't. Kept it a secret from her all this time. It's the way it has to be.
何もないよ。
そっか。前はよくマユシーにいろんな話してくれたよね。
Yeah.
例えば機関には幹部が4人いて、それぞれゲップとスダチと声優とジャコだけ。
What are those names? Back Turkish, Virginia Burp, Balloon Drag Queen, and Wide-Eyed Gorn? Oh my gosh.
玄武とスザクと清流と白虎だ。
Okay. That makes a lot more sense.
そうそう、それ。
I like One-Eyed Gorn.
そういうね、オカリンのお話、とっても面白かったな。
I know.
でも、ねえ、オカリン。マユシーのこと、
Don't even
重い
say
に
it.
感じてたら、言ってね。
そんなこと。
じゃあ、とりあえず切るね。もしマユシーにいろいろお話ししたいなって思ったら、いつでも電話してくれていいからね。じゃあ、トゥットゥルー。
She hung up on me.
まゆり、なんだって？
あいつ何が重荷だよ。勝手に自分を責めやがって。いつもは空気を読めないくせに、なんでこういう時だけ。
Oh no.
重荷ね。
俺は一度だってまゆりを重荷に感じたことはない。
だったらそれをはっきり言ってあげればいい。
Maybe it wasn't a good idea to leave Miyuri in the dark. She never looks like she's thinking anything, and yet she saw my doubt. Either way, I can't tell her the truth.
岡部。
Can we? I want to tell her. Kiriju sighs and glares at me.
これまでのあんたなら悩んだりしなかったはず。とりあえずまゆりに会いに行くべき。あの子だっていろいろ思うところがあるんだろうし。
I'm sure. She's right. Even if I don't tell Miyuri the truth, I need to at least tell her something. I'll postpone my decision and go see Miyuri. I wonder if I had ignored the call, something different would have happened. Like, how could you ignore her? It's afternoon, the first day of Kamima, and the crowds are finally beginning to thin out. Of course, the industry booths and cosplay areas are still packed, but at least I don't have to wait in line to get in. Been trying to get in touch with Miri for a while now, but she hasn't responded. I checked with Daru, he hasn't seen her today either. Cosplay ends at 4 p.m. I focus on searching the cosplay area until then, but I still can't find her. Maybe she's finished early and went home. I tried calling her home. No luck, I haven't seen her since she left this morning. Where is she? I'm always afraid she'll disappear the second I take my eyes off her. It's been like that ever since she lost her grandmother. Maybe it's just my imagination. We've been so close for so long. I saw Mayuri at her weakest and most vulnerable. Maybe that has me overprotective. But I don't care how other people see us. I just can't leave Mayuri alone. I step into the cemetery. The final resting place of Miyuri's beloved grandmother. When was the last time I came here? For about a year after Miyuri became my hostage, I'd periodically accompany her here. But I don't think I've been here since I entered high school, so it's been about 3 or 4 years. As I get closer to Miuri's grandmother's grave, I begin to hear a voice. It's Miuri. I'd recognize her voice anywhere. It sounds like she's talking to someone. I approach quietly.
ねえ、おばあちゃん。
Miuri's standing there talking to the grave. What a relief, she hasn't disappeared. I decide to watch silently for a short distance away.
最近ね、怖い夢をよく見るんだ。
For a second, I wonder if she's learned to commune with the dead, but no, she's just talking to herself.
その夢の中ではね、いつもマユシーはひどい目に遭うの。
Oh man.
ピストルでバーンって撃たれたり、車の事故に巻き込まれたり、電車にひかれたり。
What? Don't tell me.
まるで本当のことみたいで、すごく痛くて、すごく悲しくて、誰か助けてって一生懸命声を出そうとするけど出せなくて、どうしてそんな夢見るのかな。
Does she remember her deaths? All of them? Is she inheriting memories like I do?
でね、その夢の最後はいつも決まってるの。マユシーが泣いてるとね、オカリンが助けに来てくれるんだ。マユシーはオカリンにありがとう、ありがとうって言うんだけど、その声もオカリンには聞こえてなくて、オカリンはマユシーを抱きしめてとっても悲しそうな顔をしてた。泣いちゃいそうだけど絶対に泣かなくてね。でも一生懸命我慢してるのがわかるの。
Come to think of it, both Fetus and Lukako remembered their memories from before the past changed. I used to think that memories couldn't be shared between world lines. I used to think that I was an exception with reading Steiner. Maybe that's not the case. I don't think that's the case. I think, unless we can see everyone else getting the same thing, I think it bleeds through with us. Maybe everyone has the same power, and the only difference is how strong it is. Maybe reading Steiner's nothing special after all.
だからマユシーも悲しくなってごめんね、ごめんねって言うけど、やっぱり声は届かなくて、そこでいつも目が覚めるんだ。どうしてこんな夢見るのかな。
I've failed so many times to save her. I've watched her die again and again. Everything I've done has been to prevent that from happening. And yet, have these memories of those deaths been tormenting her as she sleeps? I bite my lip in frustration. I still have a terrible decision to make. Do I save Mihuri or do I save Kurisu? There's no perfect ending here. I can't save them both. It's one or the other. If I choose Kurisu, then Miyuri's dream will become reality. If I don't want Miyuri to feel any pain. Until now, I've thought only of saving her. That's my goal. But at the same time, I can't let Kurisu die. Again, my thoughts hit the same dead end. Miyuri hasn't noticed me yet. She's still staring at the sky just as she was on the day I took her hostage. She's talking to her grandmother in heaven.
あ、そうそう。あのね、最近ラボ面がすごく増えたんだよ。クリスちゃんでしょ、萌香さん、ルカ君、ペリスちゃん、それともう引っ越しちゃっていないけどすずさん、8人だよ。すごいね。
On this world line, they all became lab mems. However, not a single one of them has sent an email.
最初はオカリンとマユシーの2人だけだったのにね。ラボができたばっかりの頃はね、オカリンはあんまり面白そうじゃなかったけど、最近はね、とっても楽しそうなんだよ。
Is that how she sees it? Well, she's not wrong. She really does know me, doesn't she?
そんなオカリンを見てるとね、 マユシーも嬉しくなってニコニコできるの。それにね、賑やかだとウキウキしてくるし、特にクリスちゃんはね、アメリカの有名な本に論文が載ったりして、とっても頭がいいんだよ。マユシーは憧れちゃうのです。タイムマシンだって作っちゃうぐらいなんだから。あ、これはオカリンとダルくんも一緒に作ってたけどね。
Then Mary falls silent. Her gaze becomes distant. She stands still and looks up at the sky. What could she be thinking?
でもね、たまに思うんだ。最初、マユシーが押しかけてラボに二人きりだった時のこと。学校が終わってラボに行くとね、オカリンはいないの。でね、お部屋の片付けしたり、可愛い小物を飾り付けたりしてるうちに、オカリンが少し遅れてやってきて、マユシーがおかえりって言うと、オカリンはただいまとは言わなくて、ご苦労って偉そうに答えてた。その後は毎日2時間ぐらい2人でぼんやり過ごして、一緒に電車でお家に帰るの。その2時間はね、会話なんてほとんどなくて、でも嫌な沈黙とかじゃなくて、ただそこにいるっていう感じで、2人で並んでソファーに座って、オカリンはラボの作戦計画書みたいなのを書いてて、マユシーは漫画読んだりゲームしたりして。
So much I can't say here. Like I know this is gonna be like the quietest episode we've ever had, but I'm just trying to absorb it all because it's all freaking ripping my soul.
たまに思い出したようなね。一緒にお菓子を食べてた。
Best
と
friends.
てもゆっくり優しく時間が流れてて、それでもいいかななんて思ったり、まるでマユシーは本当に人質になっちゃったみたいだなとかふと思って、一人でえへへって笑ったり。オカリンはニコニコしてるマユシーを見てね、こういうの。
I remember. It was 4 months ago, still spring. The lab wasn't as lively as it is now. It was an isolated bubble of slow-moving time.
何かいいことでもあったのか？
あのね、いいことはなかったけど、あったよ。
そうか。幻想を見たのだな。それはもしかすると機関の幹部の一人、通称イリュージョンコンダクターからの攻撃である可能性がある。
そっか、じゃあ気をつけなきゃ。でもね、きっとそのイリュージョンコダクさんっていう人は
コダクさん
Kid hugger.
コンダクターだ。
It's Mr. Diddler. Oh
その
man.
人はきっと悪い人じゃないと思うな。
It was nothing, just meaningless chatter to pass the time.
それはマユシーにはすごく心地よくて、なんだか泣きそうなくらい嬉しくて、このままずっと続いてほしいなって思ってた。あ、今の賑やかさが嫌ってわけじゃないんだよ。
Mary shakes her head in denial. Finally, she stops looking up at the sky and bows her head instead.
最近ね、オカリンと話す時間ちょっと減っちゃった。だからね、マユシーは寂しくなっちゃったのかもしれないね。
Aww. It's true, I haven't had time to talk to her lately. That's because I've been fighting to prevent her death. To keep her dreams from coming true. Also, that Mayuri will keep smiling. I never again want to see her cry like she did on the day her grandmother died.
でもね、オカリンの重荷にはなりたくないんだ。
That word again, burden. Never thought of her as a burden.
マユシーはいつもオカリンに迷惑かけてばっかりだから。
No, not at all. Are you kidding me? You're like the glue of the
お
group.
ばあちゃん、
Mayuri lifts her face once more.
いつまでもこのままじゃいられないよね。
このままでいい。
When I finally speak to Mayuri, she turns my way with a surprised expression. Her face is so soft, so innocent. Slowly her lips curve into a smile.
オカリンだー！あ、すごいね！どうしてここにいるってわかったの？
Because it's you.
人質がどこにいるのか、俺は常に把握しているのだ。
人質。
だからお前は俺の手からは逃れられん。絶対にだ。
そっか。でもね、あんまり無理したらダメだよ。マユシーはね、ちょっぴり心配なのです。
お前に心配されるほどこの法王院京馬はヤワではないのだ。マユリ、話せる時が来たら全て話す。だからそれまでお前は何も変わらずにいてくれ。
Tell her you need her. Tell her you need her. Mayuri stands up and turns to the grave once more. As an offering, she leaves a brand new white lily, as well as some dango dumplings.
オカリン、帰ろう。
帰る前に団子を食べるんだろ。
Back when we used to visit the cemetery together, it was part of our daily routine to eat dango on the way back.
もちろんだよ。
Good. Akiba's empty again today. The otaku have all made an exodus to Kamima for the second day of the battle. But come nightfall, they will return to Akiba like a victorious army laden with spoils, and the streets will be chaos. I know Daru has gone to Kamima. The question is, has Mayuri? I hope she has. I want things to be normal again. I remember what I heard yesterday. The feelings Mayuri expressed at her grandmother's grave. The events of the last few weeks have affected her as well. After I escort Mayuri home from the cemetery, I spent the whole night racking my brain for a third option, a way out of this mess. My thoughts were a jumble, ideas coming too fast to judge which one was right, which one was wrong. But of course, there isn't a right choice here. For the end, it always comes back to the same question: who do I let die? And no matter how hard I dance around it, the answer is always the same. I can't choose. Is there no one else who can make this decision? I am here! I am here! I can choose! But it's not fair! It's you! I'm just here for the trip! No, even if there were, I'd never accept their choice, whatever it happened to be. Alright. Man. I think we're going to have to end it here. I don't know. I think I know what choice I want to make, but I've been kind of weepy this whole time. Next episode's going to be rough, I can tell you that. Because it's the 16th. We don't have time. We have to make a choice soon. But I don't know. I could change my mind. I'm going to be thinking about it a lot this week. What if I should tell you? Should I tell you what I'm thinking right now? I guess I probably should. That's why you come here, right? So, I'm kind of ultimately kind of in domino line. I don't want Kurisu to die. She's absolutely probably my favorite character. But Mayuri is also won a place really close to my heart. And so like Okabe, I can't just make the choice. The thing that really makes the choice for me is the fact that if one friend has to die to save the future, and if the other friend dies, it won't save the future, I'd save the future. Kurisu, whether she genuinely believes it or not, gave us permission, effectively, to go back to the other world line. And I hope that she's right, that she'll continue to exist, even if it's not in that world. And I hope we can come up with a third option, but I don't think we can. I think we have to just make the choice. Miyuri's not a burden. It's not her time. I really don't think it's her time. I don't think it's Kurisu's time either, but if we could save the future, then that's good. But I brought it up a billion times, and it's pissing me off that no one's brought it up in the game yet. In the beta timeline, the time machine was there. There's something to that. There's got to be a way to be able to use that knowledge to figure out an alternate version of what can happen. There's not just some lockdown here. There's something else going on too. Another layer, another angle we haven't considered. Who killed Kurisu? I think they came out of the time machine. I think it was them trying to stop CERN, and that was like the successful first attempt before CERN started meddling in time themselves. I don't know. But yeah, so we'll see what happens next week. And I think we're getting close to an ending. I don't know. So far, I feel like we've gone on the right path. I don't want anyone to tell me otherwise, though. Some have hinted at such, but I've been kind of ignoring that. But ultimately here, let's see what happens. And then if I don't hit the true timeline, like, I'll promise we'll go to the true finale. I made a promise to that a long time ago, and I agree. There are so many branching timelines. It would be an injustice not to do the proper timeline so I can understand the true ending, and then I can watch the anime and not worry about spoilers. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens next. So thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you so much for spending your time with me once again. It's a pleasure being able to share these moments with you, despite the fact that I just kind of turned into a weepy wreck of emotions. Yeah, well, it's fine. And it's funny because I've been thinking about the future, and Buffalo and Steins Gate right now are both tearing at me. I don't know how I coordinated this so well, where it was just going to be ripping me to pieces at the same time, but you know, that's where we are. But that's the thing, is the next thing we're going to be covering is going to be like an adventure dating simmy thing, and we're probably going to be on that train for a little while, so we're going to have a bit of a tone shift, but it'll be okay. We want happy, bubbly things sometimes, right? So that's my determination, I think. I want to have a break from the heavy stuff. We'll do, I'm like, it's not 100% set in stone, but I would just consider this being the true, being what's going to happen. Like, I've got Crystalline lined up. I've got permission to do it. I'm really excited to do it. It's 100% completed, so all the bugs are gone. We can go straight through it. I think I'm going to do Crystalline after Steins Gate, and then after that Crystalline, I want to jump into Steins Gate 0. That'll have given it enough time to fully air on television and everything, and every indication I've got says that I can show that one too, but I don't know. We'll make sure it's okay though. But yeah, I hope you guys stick around for that. I don't know. I hope you've enjoyed this ride enough that you continue to enjoy these rides with me in the future. But thank you so much for spending your time here again, and I look forward to reading your comments. I guess don't spoil it. But your first time through, if you got to this choice, or if you imagine yourself at this choice right now, without telling me like details of like what could happen in the future, but mainly like just based on the characters, who would you pick? Miuri or Kurisu? Would you stay on the alpha timeline, or would you jump to the beta? Straw poll. Let's call it a straw poll. I'd love to be able to do one. Heck, maybe I'll post one on Twitter. Yeah, okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to post a poll either on Twitter or on Google. I'll make it a week-long. Like, if I can't do a week-long one on Twitter, I'll do a Google one. Down in the description, it'll be like one of the first things there. Go ahead and click on it and just tell me. It's going to be very, very brief. Just like, who would you pick, Miuri or Kurisu? And I'd love to publish the results of what you guys would pick. Naturally, some of you are cheating because you know like the true ending and all that stuff, but I'm saying like, if you had no other choice and it had to be between those two, there were no third option. It had to be which life would you save, which life would you end, what would you pick? I'm just curious to see. But anyway, thank you so much for being here today. Thanks so much for spending your time with me. And until the next video you watch with me or whatever you see me in next, I'll see you there.